Taraba State, which was created in 1991 out of the defunct Gongola State, is located at the northeastern part of Nigeria with its headquarters in Jalingo. It shares common boundaries with some states of the Federation such as Gombe and Bauchi to the north, Adamawa to the northeast, Plateau to the west, while Benue is bounded to it to the southeast. Taraba State also shares an international boundaries with the Republic of Cameroon. Taraba State, aptly christened Nature's Gift to the Nation and named after Taraba, one of the rivers that traverse it, is one of the most endowed states in Nigeria. It is famous for its considerable varieties of natural resources ranging from solid minerals, rivers, oxbows, lakes, ponds, streams, and large expanse of fertile land that is agriculturally viable. It is equally known for the production of large quantities of farm products like rice, yam, guinea corn, cassava, maize, and beans, among others, and all kinds of fruits are grown and harvested in large quantities. No wonder Taraba State is called nature's gift to the nation. Agriculturally, Taraba State holds the key to Nigeria's dream for alternative, sustainable non-oil lifeline. The state has well over 100 ethnic groups cohabiting harmoniously. The people have rich cultural heritage which cement them together as a people. And the advent of Dr. Agbu Kefas' administration on the 29th of May 2023 saw the revival of the long-awaited rescue intervention of different sectors of the state within the short period in office. A leader or period of leadership is measured by physical achievements on the lives of the governed and the environment. The success story of Dr. Agbu Kefas goes with the saying that there are three groups of people in the world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder how things happened. This tested manager of resources and resourceful young break leader falls into the group that make things happen, and his unfaltering stride on the sand of time in Taraba State are lessons that can be read by all right-thinking residents. Within 1 year of his administration, Dr. Agbu Kefas, the governor of Taraba State, recorded tremendous success in terms of capital projects and human resource development.
We have achieved significant milestones. In the area of infrastructure development, we have initiated key infrastructure projects across the state with a focus on improving our road networks, healthcare facilities, and educational institutions. Progress has been made, but there is more to be done to ensure access to quality service for all our citizens.
Under education, the governor has set the stage for a brighter future where education is accessible to all Tarabans through free education for both primary and secondary schools, reduction of tuition fee at the Taraba State University and College of Nursing and Midwifery Jalingo and Taraba State Polytechnic.
Today marks a significant milestone in the history of Taraba State as we embark on the education enrollment program, a bold step towards providing free education for school students and involving teachers in our great state. With our unwavering commitment to the betterment of our society, we have programmed this initiative to ensure that every child in Taraba State has access to quality education. However, this program goes beyond just students. It encompasses our dedicated educators as well.
At the moment, construction work at the Taraba State School of Nursing and Midwifery Jalingo has reached advanced stage of completion. Some of the students of the institution bear their minds on the giant stride recorded.
Before now, it hasn't been easy for us, but I want to use this medium to appreciate His Excellency Governor Agbu Kefas for his maximum support towards the student and for aiding education in Taraba State to be an easy one for our parents and ourselves. I could remember, I guess 2021, when we had 4 semesters. paying school fees for health students wasn't easy, but when he assumed office, he slashed our fees by 50%, which is now easy for students to access. Renovating the female hostel was a maximum thing for the ladies, and we are glad that from one step to the other, he has been supportive, he has been helping us. We are not taking it for granted, and it is our earnest desire that the Lord will keep on increasing him and define him as he works.
Since he assumed office, he made things easier for us, easier for our parents, like our school fees, the hostels, accommodation.
It was just few months, but what he did was so amazing.
Here to appreciate the governor of Taraba State, His Excellency Dr. Agbu Kefas, for giving us free education, free wire, free NECO that we are enjoying today.
We are very, very grateful for what he has done for us.
For the free education we are enjoying today, I want to say kudos to him.
On behalf of all our students, we are very happy, and we wish that your coming is going to make a good impact in our school and in our lives.
The governor facilitated the renovation of some schools such as the Nyamusala Government Comprehensive Secondary School Jalingo and Buster Project by Universal Basic Education UBE Board. This is in addition to the aggressive provision of furniture to many secondary schools across the state, preparatory to the forthcoming national examinations, WAEC and NECO.
And Taraba State is currently experiencing a successful implementation of a groundbreaking enrollment solution. A solution which not only aids the government in reaching its objective of providing free education for all primary and secondary school students in public schools, but also substantially improves service delivery within the state system.
The governor prioritized the construction and rehabilitation of the hostels of College of Agriculture, Jalingo, including installation of solar lights and upgrade of the institution to College of Agriculture, Science and Technology to meet TED fund requirements.
What we're working on here is the admin for the College of Agric. This is one of the numerous projects of the governor, of course, and in line with his 5-point agenda. So this has led to the need to do a proper upgrade for the school to the level, to the standard that it can also equal to other college of education, College of Agriculture in Nigeria.
The project has been well and massive. This is the first time we are experiencing such an activity in the school, because for some years now, the school, if you come into the school, is very discouraging. Even with the students, we are not pleased with the surrounding, with the infrastructures in the school.
Well, this school has been created since 1970s, but up to date, until the day he came into the office, we have started seeing development.
For the College of Agric, you can see that the facilities there are very bad. So I'm already mobilizing to build new hostels for the female and also the male, and also maybe a lecture theater or lecture hall for the students, and maybe one administrative block, and also to open up the road within the school. I think with that, the students will be able to have a very conducive environment for them to.
Governor Agbu Kefas' progress in education has been notable, focusing on academic improvements and students' welfare, renovation of Taraba State University hostels, provision of modern furniture, and accreditation of more courses. Biometric data capturing devices have been distributed in primary and secondary schools for the centralization of students' data.
present his submission to keep very well, okay?
While the governor was doing everything humanly possible to turn around the fortunes of the educational sector in line with his vision, the media, as the fourth estate of the realm and the watchdog of the society, was equally monitoring the administration with the keen interest. During the period under scrutiny, two among Nigeria's most rated newspapers, Daily Asset and Independent newspapers, awarded Dr. Agbu Kefas as the best governor for his tremendous achievements in education and youth empowerment. Their judgments were based on the free education policy, which has opened up the gate for many children in the state to have access to education and the resultant benefit to the state, as well as the involvement of many youth in his cabinet.
We must create an enabling environment that fosters entrepreneurship and innovation. We will invest in vocational training, skill development programs, mentorship initiative to equip our young people with the necessary tools to succeed in the modern economy. By doing so, we will unlock their potentials and enable them to become job creators rather than job seekers.
Within the period under review, Governor Agbu Kefas has demonstrated deep understanding of interconnectedness between education, environmental health, agricultural prosperity, and security through his vision and initiatives. In order to boost productivity and ensure food security, the governor has embarked on a deliberate and aggressive mechanization of the agricultural sector through purchase of 850 tractors and related implements, which have arrived the state and will soon be distributed to genuine farmers. Already, biometric capturing of farmers across the state have since commenced to enroll farmers preparatory for the distribution of farm implements and inputs directly to the farmers, including those at the rural areas.
For giving Tarabans this precious gift for this farming season, is really going to give them the support they need to plow more areas and have it more fast. That will also increase food production in Taraba State. So we are all saying thank you to the talk and do governor, Dr. Agbu Kefas. Thank you.
In order to improve the electricity supply in the state, the governor is putting all necessary measures in place to exploit the possibility of connecting Jalingo, the Taraba state capital, and some of the major towns in the state to the power source being generated from Kashimbila Dam. The governor's strategic approaches to the environmental policies has set a commendable precedent for sustainable development and climate control. He has built Agri-Cell office with state-of-the-art facilities, including solar system and vehicle through World Bank assistance. In the same vein, the Taraba State Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project (LPRES) conducted training of enumerators who can profile maps as well as need assessment of project beneficiaries in Taraba State. The governor also, within the 1 year in office, flagged off the plantation of 2 million trees and 700,000 seedlings to tackle the effect of climate change, which have now become a global challenge. The launching was successfully done at the Federal University of Ukari. In order to maintain clean and healthy environment, the governor has engaged over 10,000 able-bodied men and women across the 16 local government headquarters of the state to ensure the constant cleaning of the major streets, including the clearing of the blocked drainages. This singular measure has not only beautified the town but has also created employment for many Tarabans.
To employ 10,000 people across the 16 local government is not easy. Here in the state capital, we are 2,200 people in the state capital, a part of those that are working under Jalingo local government.
I want to thank the effort of His Excellency note of them moving forward for this wonderful initiative. As a graduate, it would have been a difficult task for me coming back to nothing. But this initiative has put us on track, and by the grace of God, we are earning.
Thank God for our governor, for what he has done for us. He created a job for us that we did not even expect. And we thank him for the great that he has done for the women and the guys, some of them that we don't have things to do, work.
mun gode mishi Allah ya kara mishi karfin gwiwa game da wannan shugabanci da Allah ya bashi dukkan tunanin shi mai kyau game da al'umman Taraba Allah ubangije ya bashi nasara kai mu kuma jama'an Taraba zamu bashi goyen baya 100%.
Ya da muna zanne ne Karazo ya ba mu warasu ayyuka da wannan aikin da ya ba mu ya rage mana radadi sosai abubuwa da dama ga abubuwa birkite nan muna nan mure Allah ya masa albarka Allah ya ba gwamnatin sa albarka Allah ya kara masa kuzari da ci gaba da employing mutane irin wannan aikin ne gaskiya ba garmin ci gaba bane muka samu a wannan aikin ba.
Ni na dade ina siyasa tun zamanin Joli amma ba abinda na gani a sunan dan siyasa ba amma Habu Kefas ya zo na gode wa Allah na gode mishi.
Ina godiya da wannan program da muke yi a gaskiya tun da nake ba mu taba cin kudin siyasa kamar yadda muka ci bana ba ba taba kirkiro 'yan shara kamar yadda aka kirkiro a wannan.
You understand the issue of Taraba, that was why he brought the initiative to employ over 10,000 staff to begin the sanitation.
As you can see, these great people are standing here to appreciate him for all they have done.
In the area of road construction, Governor Agbu Kefas has announced a plan by his government to extend the dualization of the road from Pontina Putuzin and from Joroinu to carry access to ease the movement of goods and services. In his quest to improve internally generated revenue, a team of experts was received from Finland who were in the state to collaborate with the state government with a view to adopt a modern mining method for the state to benefit maximally from its natural resource endowment. This is aside the setting up of special task force to ban all forms of illegal mining activities throughout the state. In addition, Dr. Agbu Kefas has constituted and inaugurated an agency known as the Taraba State Investment Promotion Agency to facilitate the promotion of the natural endowments of the state to the outside world with a view to attracting investors to the state.
We will implement sustainable mining techniques such as reduced waste, generations, efficient water usage, and reclamation of mine areas. We will adhere to and enforce strict mining regulations that will protect the environment and public health. Regularly audit and update this regulation as needed. We will involve local communities in decision-making processes and share the benefit of mining through job creations and community development initiatives. We will prioritize the safety and health of our mine workers with proper training, safety equipment, and access to healthcare facilities. Water management. We implement effective water management to prevent contamination and ensure the responsible use of water resources. Biodiversity conservation.
In order to tackle the challenges and cushion the suffering of retired civil servants, Dr. Agbu Kefas approved the immediate release of 1 billion naira and another 200 million naira monthly for the payment of arrears of gratuities. This singular act of kindness by the governor has revived the many retirees and put smiles on the faces of their families, as the payment has since commenced with those who retired since 2011. What are the actions of the retirees to the measures taken by the governor?
Give him for what he has said during his campaign, and he is not fulfilling it. There is saying, there is sorrow lasts for a night, but joy comes in the morning.
8 years work of Kefas in 30 days of
abinda muna nema shekaru da shekaru
bai yiwu ba sai gashi yau ya zo mana kamar mafarki.
The retiree, we have suffered. We know how we suffered, but God has brought somebody that is our executive governor, Dr. Agbu Kefas, the governor of Taraba State. He has a sympathy mind, a compassion mind of Jesus to deliver us from this dungeon of suffering. So we really thank God for his life, and the Lord is going to give him long life.
Apart from the payment of the retirees, Dr. Agbu Kefas equally directed the implementation of the national minimum wage for all categories of civil servants in the state to ensure efficiency and enhance productivity. Governor Agbu Kefas purchased and distributed official cars to legislators, traditional rulers, local government chairmen, security agencies, and government functionaries for their day-to-day activities. He has also awarded contract for the renovation and furnishing of Taraba State House of Assembly complex and government lodges across the 16 local government areas of the state, as well as the Algon Guest House in Jalingo. At the moment, several infrastructural projects are being undertaken within the government house in Jalingo to give the complex a befitting outlook. This is aside the remodeling of the office complex accommodating the office of the secretary to the government of the state. During the 1 year in office, Dr. Kefas commissioned a 1,500 kVA Agbu rural electrification project, and the people are now enjoying constant light, a measure that has transformed Agbu, the headquarters of Sardauna local government area, to a modern settlement. The governor also revived the Wuyo Fishing and Cultural Festival, which was abandoned for over 13 years, leading to rehabilitation of the Wuyo Fishing Festival site in Agbu, which hosted the 2024 edition of the festival, which attracted personalities from far and near. The period also saw the remodeling and completion of the Kefas Palliative Market and construction of the Kefas Luxurious and Trucks Park at Pontinapo.
Is at entrance to the city center. This is where such facilities are supposed to be kept, because major trucks, big trucks like trailers and so on, low beds and the rest, causes a lot of nuisance inside town. So when they come, this is where you park, offload, and then you get parkers, like smaller vehicles that will move them into town. But like those ones that are carrying petroleum products, they will go into town, discharge, and come back and park if they are not leaving Taraba in a short while. So this is the main aim of this project.
The governor is facilitating the completion of the Jalingo Modern Abattoir at Wurosembe and the installation of solar-powered street lights. In his effort to enhance the health sector for effective healthcare service delivery, the governor approved the completion, construction, and the refurbishing of Usa and Bali General Hospitals to bring secondary healthcare services closer to the people. And his desire to bring government closer to the people at the grassroots level, and mindful of the fact that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria frowned at the constitution of Caretaker Committee for the Local Government Administration, the governor within a few months in office conducted a free, fair election into the local government councils. This was closely followed by the appointment of the secretaries for the local government council, with the majority of them women, to give the female gender equal and ample opportunities to contribute their quota to the development of the state. In the area of peace and security, the governor has resolved the Takum chieftaincy tussle, which has lingered for nearly 3 decades, by signing into law the bill that provides for the appointment and the rotation of the first-class chief and 3 third-class rulers.
See, there's peace everywhere and everybody is happy. So about close to 30 years jinx has been broken by this present governor, and we thank him for making sure that Takum returned back to its former glory.
In addition, Governor Agbu Kefas has not only been holding constant meetings and consultations with the heads of security agencies, he has also provided vehicles and other logistics support to security personnel to enhance their operations. One can now say without any contradiction that the people of Taraba State can now sleep with their 2 eyes closed because of the relative peace being enjoyed across the state. From all indication, the administration of Dr. Agbu Kefas is determined to turn around the challenge of infrastructure deficit in Taraba State. It is therefore incumbent on all Tarabans to continue to live in peace with one another, to give the moving forward administration the enabling environment to provide the needed development project for the overall progress and development of Taraba State.